Okay. Hi, chat. Hi, everyone. It's now October, isn't it? It definitely is. Okay. Anyways, it's probably spooky month now, isn't it? Well, not even probably. It is spooky month. Seems like pumpkin spice lattes are everywhere. And yeah. Yeah, it definitely is, and I've turned orange in anticipation for the spooky month, and it appears as though this background has turned orange as well. So, this is usually the month where every single content creator decides to play super spooky games, right? You know, the good old, laughable jump scares, Five Nights at Freddy's thing, the whole, supposedly spooky, huggy wuggy. Ew, that sounds gross and insane. You know, the, good old Dead Space series, all those other beautiful, like, horror games. Your boy's gonna do the opposite. I'm going to play the opposite of what some people would call the, opposite of scary games. Well, maybe I can convince Mo to, like, play some scary games. I don't know. I'll see about that. He doesn't seem like scared about anything, really, though. So yeah, that's actually the plan for this month. Along with my normal games, I'm gonna throw in some, like, happy, fun games. You know, some not non-scary games altogether. I was thinking, like, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator too. That one seems like it was fun. Maybe some, I don't know, some Sims or something like that. You know, what people would consider the opposite of spooky games, as those utterly terrify me. Listen, if you want to know the real reason why I don't play scary games, is because I simply am not scared by them. If you want further evidence, go review my Dead Space VODs. There were maybe 2 or 3 places where I was actually, like, scared. The other times I was just like, I don't know. Oh no, there might be something behind me. Oh no. No, in all seriousness, I am not, well, afraid of jump scares. Hey, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I just got done saying that I will not be playing scary games during Halloween. Or during Spooky Month. I will, in fact, be doing the opposite of playing scary games because they don't scare me at all. Maybe I should try, maybe as a Doesn't Phasmophobia have a VR? Yeah, Phasmophobia definitely has a VR thing. Maybe I should play that as proof of concept. Or, like I said, just take a peek at my other horror game VODs. They don't scare me, like, at all. Or maybe I just have problems immersing myself into games. Who knows? Psychological horror, it doesn't get to me, but I do actually kind of enjoy it. Like the creeping feeling of uneasy dread where, you know, there might be at any given time, you know, some sort of like random, not like a, how do I put this? Like there could secretly be like a metal pipe sitting in the background somewhere, just waiting to go. Oh, you can't hear that. Never mind. Like like those do kind of get to me, but not as much as you'd think. Yeah. But no, jump scares will and always will, or have and always will be just like cheap horror props, I guess. There we go. What do I mean by getting spookier soon? I don't know. I might turn down the lights a touch. Or I might just go like this. No. It actually took me several. Oh gosh, that just looks bad. Like minutes to actually get this like to this violent orange color. See, if I turn it up anymore, it looks like I have jaundice, or like I'm Simpsons character. And if I turn this down, I just look like I'm angry. Actually, I still messed up. Whatever. I tried. Actually, wait, I could probably change this filter down. Yeah, there we go. Just have part of the void just like seep in a little bit. There we go. That looks sufficiently awful. Immersion ruined again. There we go. Par for the course, anyways. So to the people that did actually like stop by for my crappy karaoke stream, I want to thank you first off, and second off, I don't know what actually happened, as I did actually practice before that. Okay, to be honest, I think that my nerves got to me this time. Yeah, as per usual, my nerves just caused my freaking everything to mess up. I think that's half of my problem, to be honest. Well, not half of my problems, but a lot of my problems are the fact that my nerves just kind of, sort of, cause issues. Well, I guess in this way, sort of, my nervous system does that, but it's more or less just me being kind of, I don't know. Apparently, like, streaming me singing is more nerve-wracking than, I don't know. A few other things that I've already been through in my life, so there's that. Hey, Obo, thanks for joining me. I just got done chatting about, like, my previous karaoke stream, which went terribly. But I did actually note down the fact that I can actually... Weirdly enough, I do City Pop pretty well. Well... Technically, my stream is late for what I scheduled out to be today, but that is because, one, I took a nap. And two, I did unarchived karaoke earlier today. Because I tried to do it yesterday, but I was incredibly full of pizza and didn't have was very nervous, and so it just didn't work for me. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna try the song, and I'm just like, oh, nope, this isn't gonna work. Actually, this time it didn't work either because it's... I don't know why my voice is so deep, but it is. It's like, too early? Oh, no, we're not gonna work. Too late? Oh, nope, we're not gonna work. Too full? Oh, nope, we're not gonna work well. Too, tired? Oh, nope, we're not gonna sound good. Or maybe I'm just too harsh on myself? I don't know. I also talked about how, I guess most people in October are usually going to be playing, like, spooky games and stuff like that. And I think I'm just going to stick with the other games that I've been playing, along with... What do you call it? Some happy games. Well, happier games, I guess. Like non-scary game. Well, I guess games that people wouldn't consider like scary at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that instead. You know, when there's gonna be like this gigantic trend of people just like playing. Never mind the reverb pits. You know, there's probably gonna be trends of people playing like scary games and stuff like that. I'm just going to be playing like Hello Kitty's party or like Hello Kitty games. Well, yeah, and had I been singing on my own, I do know how to work with that for the most part. But also, weirdly enough, I get like super, even though like there's like maybe 2 or 3 people there, I still get like super nervous whenever I have to sing for anyone, really. Plus, also another thing that is kind of hard to work around is the fact, I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but I have been... Oh. That might actually work. I might just need to burp myself before I sing. Actually, no, that... Depending on what I've been eating or drinking, that probably wouldn't help a whole lot. I guess that just means I need to, like, avoid, carbonated beverages before I... Actually, no, I rarely drink carbonated, What was I saying? Something about playing, like, Hello Kitty games or something like that instead of... Or, like, Neopets or something like that instead of, like, super spooky games during October. It's like, oh yeah, you see everyone is playing like that. Well, I might try out Phasmophobia VR, just to see how bad it is, or how good it is. But I've said it before, but I do actually enjoy, like, psychological horror and stuff like that. But jump scares do nothing for me. Except maybe we laugh. Yeah. Let's see. What else have, have I been planning? I think I'm gonna finally actually get a... Yeah. Well, I mean, jump scares are probably the cheapest form of horror out there. It's like, yeah, they do successfully scare people. But also, it's just like, okay, ooga booga. Ooh, you scared people. Or, you know, it'd be kind of like, you know, going like this. Peekaboo. 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 Well, yeah, I mean, they're just... I think at this point in time, a lot of games that do actually use jump scares don't use them properly at all. Or better yet, use jump scares as like a form of like humor there would actually be a good thing. So instead of like in a random like psychological horror game, just instead of being jump scared by like, I don't know, by some spooky monster, just get jump scared by some like nice old lady trying to give you a pie or something. That would be an accurate use. I feel like someone's already done that before, but I think that'd be kind of amusing. And you gotta use jump scares, too. Water. Anyways, I was about to say something along the lines of, I think my design for 1.0, or iamapayne 1.0 is kind of solidified. I just need to go to an artist about that. That's right. Well, I need to save up money and then go to an artist for that. Yeah. I don't know. I did say that I was going to at least, like, do that and try to... So I come up with the ideas and concepts for my Vtuber models myself. So this one in particular, aside from the clothing, which was made by, well, some of the templates weren't made by me, but pretty much I made this in Vtuber. Well, Vtuber Studio, which was... yes, I know, it's just putting a whole bunch of slide. Yes, I know that the joke, you know, it's not actually making your VTuber model. You're just adjusting a whole bunch of sliders, but I did take a template. And I did adjust this template a lot. And I did adjust the template for my hair a lot. Well, at least a considerable amount. Well, yeah, and... well, I don't think this model is necessarily bad. It's also not great either. And compared to, like, Mo, this is, like, not good. Actually, Mo's model is actually really good, now that I think about it. I don't know if that, artist actually makes other, like, art or anything like that, but, well, at least does other, like, VTuber models on the side, but I haven't been able to find their, art anywhere else besides on Twitter. Maybe I could just, like, contact them about that. Oh, never mind. They're gone. How have I been doing personally? I've been doing okay. Honestly, I've been kind of... yeah, really tired, actually. I did actually want to, like, well, I'll probably be, like, taking at least a few days off of, streaming next week. But I've been really burnt out as of late, to be honest. Anyways, let's try not to think about that too much. And I don't know. I think that regular or the standard, you know, you know how fall and winter is. Yeah, and things will be fine. I know that everything turns out, or does end up like coming out in the wash, so to speak. So yeah, it definitely will. In other news, I just lost my train of thought. So we talked about how spooky season is upon us. As long as it's not like too personal, yeah, it's fine. Wait a second. Chat can get spooky too. Duck eggs. Interesting. I have no point of reference for duck eggs. Oh yeah, balut. I do actually know about that, and please tell me that somebody didn't make like your pets into like food. At least I hope that's not where it's going. And yeah, I do know that you're basically eating, like, duck embryo and stuff like that when you're eating balut. Alright, yeah. I mean, that... I mean... I'm not, like, opposed to... Oh. That's good. Again, this might be a tad controversial to some people, but personally, I'm not opposed to eating duck. Well, that kind of stuff, but at the same time, I would kind of feel a little bad about it. Yeah. Kind of feel the same about like eating rabbit stew or anything like that either. Yes, I will eat it, but at the same time, I don't feel great about eating it. Oh. Yeah, it's a little different eating something if the food's basically staring right back at you. Feels a little bit worse, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. I would probably say going to like a sanctuary or like a farm or something like that and asking them to take care of it would be the best course of action. But that's actually kind of... That is kind of touching, though, to, like, save some, like, little duck eggs from, or little ducks from getting eaten. Yeah, I'm sure you got this. Anyways. I guess as of late, I have been trying to, like, figure out how to edit videos, too. Like, actual videos, not just, like, shorts. Even though my... Huh, that one did surprisingly well. Okay, so, confession time. I use Power Director to edit my videos and shorts and stuff like that. And I told my friend that the other day, and he was like, wow, is it like the early 2000s now? And I'm just like, yeah. But I probably do need to teach myself how to use, well, if I feel like paying for Adobe Premiere, I probably do need to teach myself how to use that. Because I don't know. I feel like there's more audio mixing options with that as well. But at the same time, it's like 30, 40 bucks a month. And I think Power Director's like that per year. Well, either way, like, it's significantly cheaper than paying for Adobe products, and then I'm not paying for Adobe products at that. I guess the other one is I could probably learn how to use DaVinci Resolve, but it just seems so complicated. Like, there's so many, like, I do like the individual, like, settings and stuff like that, too, that I can change, but, anyways, I guess that's just, more of a content creator. Oh, I was talking about how, editing software is actually kind of expensive. Or super complicated to use. And how I'm basically using something... Well, okay, so the desktop version for me doesn't actually work because there's a weird delay in audio and stuff like that happens, so I have to edit on mobile. Because the mobile version is actually pretty good for Power Director. And I don't know. So yeah, I guess if things go to plan, I should have at least a work in progress for a sketch for my actual redesign around... I know I'm changing subjects rapidly, but that's how my brain works, so you all already know about that. Let me see here. We should have a work in progress for my new model around... I want to say... I'm gonna aim for like the end of October, but that's also dependent on like the artists' availability and stuff like that too. And this is not me asking for an artist at all. If I will seek you out. If it's an artist that I actually wanted to go with, I will seek you out. Not the other way around. Yeah. At least that's the way I usually do things. Why do they want us to get a notice that I do this? So you might be wondering what's like, well, actually like prompted my redesign and stuff like that. It's something that I've been meaning to do for like the past freaking year, but life keeps on getting in the way, so yeah. So am I going to be downgrading to PNGtuber once I actually get that done, though, is maybe a question. I don't, probably not. What I will do is set it as a prop and then attach my model to this model. Kind of like this, I would think. So that way I still got like, I guess that would mean that I'm a JPEG tuber then. Or maybe like this, I don't know. Payne orb. Orb o Payne. Yeah, there we go. Probably something like this. And everyone's gonna be, well. So yeah, basically, imagine that the giant orb talking to you right now is going to be my new model. So that's kind of how things are going to be. And with that, I do actually have some new lore and stuff like that to rework, and some more like, well, there's going to be a lore rework, I'll tell you that much. And there's also going to be a, what do you call it? That was my brain farting. There's also going to be a brain fart again. Well, let's put it this way. My new model is going to come with a new lore and, or KFAB completely off, by the way, and a new personality altogether. Was the Mo personality like a sort of me like testing the water with that? Oh, so when my new JPEG for my model comes in, I'm just gonna like attach it to my body like this and be like this for the entire thing. Well, PNG, I should say. Yeah. And this is the Payne orb, by the way. You may have seen the Payne orb in certain things, like in my Katamari Damacy streams. I like to break it out every once in a while just to confuse people. See, you may think this is an evolution, but this is actually what Payne's default form is. Wait, we can make this better. There we go. Hello, everyone. This is your favorite, orb, Payne orb, here, and today we're talking about, we're having a well-rounded conversation about, circular, arguments, I guess. As in the arguments for and against being a circle. The arguments for being a circle is you'll look like me. The arguments against it is that you'll look like me. This has been Payne Orb Talks TM, our registered trademark. Oh. What's the matter? You haven't met Payne Orb before? I'm a really well-rounded individual. You could say that I've also been around for a while too. Okay, I'll... Back to actual Payne. That was not me attempting to do a jump scare. That was actually a completely unintentional jump scare. I even jump scared myself there too. What? It's the text scrolling around wasn't a lie. We are getting spooky soon. Unfortunately, I wasn't going for a jump scare. Wait, do I have a Payne cube too? I feel like I should have a Payne cube around here somewhere. No, I don't actually, now that I think about it. Well, that's no good, I guess. I like how people are like confused about like what's actually going on in the stream. Like they left me on in the background for a while and then suddenly I'm just like picking my nose. Oh, I've never actually been like huge on like going trick-or-treating either. Weirdly enough. I did when I was younger. But past like the age of like 13 or 14, I just never really felt like it. Though once I get myself back into like into shape and stuff like that, I probably will do like cosplaying again, old cosplaying and stuff like that. But I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am working on it. Rome was not built in a day. Unfortunately, my six-pack will not either. Or someone leaves and then suddenly I have developed a different personality and am now in black and white. I'm I'm looking at you, Mo. Nope, me and Mo, two completely different people. Oh. Usually when people ask, like, trick or treat, I'm just like, trick, and then I have a bucket full of candy that will just, like, tip over. And yeah. Like, and, like, above, like over the door frame, too. So it'll just go... It's a pretty good trick. It's like they said, or treat, so I guess that fits the or category, right? No. In all seriousness, I did actually want to do that one time. Like, if someone was actually just, like, being, like... Well, if it's a trick-or-treater that's being, like, a little shit or something like that. Just like to, like, have a bucket that goes down and, like, pours water all over them. Or have, like, a loudspeaker that has, like, or is this connected to, like, a fart button, be like, trick. Oh no. In all honesty, though, I am okay with, like, trick-or-treaters and stuff like that, because... And even, like, there are many different things that they could be doing with their, like, nights that could be, like, 10 times worse. Like, they could be, like, TPing someone's house, or, like, just pulling off some, like, really heinous pranks, but instead they're... Hey, Akun, thanks for, joining me. We're talking about trick-or-treaters. And how... I'm actually really okay with, like, people trick-or-treating and stuff like that, because they could be doing any number of things, including, like, pranks and stuff like that. And I would rather them be, like, trick-or-treating and, like, shopping for, like, candy and stuff like that, rather than to, like, go out for, like, pranks or something like that. Well, that's fair. To each their own. I used to when I was much younger, but do you know how weird it would be to see, like, a 29-year-old, like, go trick-or-treating? Not only would I feel weird about that, I'm pretty sure everyone there would feel weird about that. Yeah, yeah, I think around the time that I was... Let's see... About the time when I was, like, 13 or 14, I actually had to stop trick-or-treating because I was so damn tall that people confused me for adults. Well, actually not 13 or 14. I think around like 15 or something like that. Yeah, it is nicer that way. Yeah. Well, I mean, for the most part, I would... Yeah. That works perfectly. Just, like, steal your siblings' candy instead. Unfortunately, I was the youngest of 5 family members, so I didn't have the luxury. I was always the one that had the candy stolen. Which is fine. I personally didn't mind, like, sharing, like, candy and stuff like that either. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Thanks for joining the culprit. Nope, no skeletons, but there was an appearance of Payne orb. Or is it orb Payne? And also, I guess your favorite streamer, Lima Bean, is here too. That spell... It's spelled like this. But it's pronounced Lima Bean, I guess. Well, at least according to chat it is. That was actually pretty great too. It's like I go... Well, I mean, I guess Mo put out a poll asking how people would pronounce iamapayne the other night, and you all voted for Lima Bean. What games do I play? I play all sorts of different video games. I'm currently playing through Breath of the Wild. I have completely abandoned my Pokemon Violet playthrough. I am currently playing through Breath of the... Well, not Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom. I enjoyed the Persona series immensely. I think currently I'm playing through Earthbound. Mo played through... Well, actually, Mo is playing through Earthbound in Omori. And on the side, I play... Well, I mean, off-stream I do play Apex, but I'm not going to play it on-stream because people would find that incredibly boring and would be very prone to watch me die a lot. You choose the candy that I like and give the rest to me. But I play all sorts of different video games. I'm very much a variety streamer and a variety game player. I do not have the attention... Well, I do have the attention span to hyper-focus on several games, but I like to focus on... Well... Well, there's a lot of different games that I'll play. But aside from racing games, there are no games that I won't play, basically. And there are some games that I won't play on stream just for, like... Because I think that rhythm-based games are... in a lot of the ways, are kind of, like, off limits. Unless it has the, Like, I mean, I'd love to do, like, an archived, stream of, Beat Saber VR. But also, that's, what's the weirdest game that I played? That's really subjective. Like, weird as in I don't know how to feel about this game, or weird as in this game is just made to be, like, the weirdest game possible. Yeah, because Payne does not have good rhythm. But I would still play Beat Saber. But because it does feature copyrighted songs, it would be relegated to unarchived streams. Let's see. Damn, this is a wacky game. For me, You My Nikki was actually one of those games that was like, damn, this was a I'm not sure how to feel about this game. I did play Man as well. Well, I didn't play, but I watched it played. But that was like a questionable game. What's my opinion on chocolate milk? I love chocolate milk. Chocolate cheese, however, is not so good. Unless it's chocolate cream cheese, in which case, yes, I enjoy it. But then again, I like all sorts of flavored milk, basically. Yes, cheese, as in like cheese made from chocolate milk. Oh, wait. There's also a few other like really weird games that I played too that I cannot remember the names of. But there are a lot of games that are just like weird over the top, just to be like weird and over the top too. But I still enjoyed it. But then again, I don't know how much you can actually like trust my enjoyment of games, because I, weirdly enough, have... Oh, my music's actually too loud. Sorry, let me adjust that. Because I did actually enjoy Fallout 76 as well. And platinum to that game. Yeah, I just miss some of my friends that I made there too, I guess too. Actually, I just miss a lot of my friends in general. But it's like, for some of them, it's kind of to the point where I'm just like, it's been several years since I've actually talked to you, so I don't know how to start the conversation again. Because yes, while I do actually, like, for the most part, if people are just like, hey, you want to be friends again? Or do you want to go back to, like, just, like, resume the friendship or something like that? I'd be like, yeah, sure. But also, I'm not sure how to approach it on the other side, I guess. But I guess that's kind of how things go sometimes. Question mark? Especially sucks to you because I Okay, so this is gonna get a little bit personal, but I kind of struggle making friends. Acquaintances is one thing. Yes, I'll be someone's acquaintance like all day, pretty much. But people that I actually consider friends, that is like there's a very small window of people that I actually consider friends. So that being said, whenever we just kind of like, well, when I lose contact with my friends, it kind of hurts a lot. Anyways, just fart. Felt like things got a little bit too heavy there for a second. And I do like, well, I try to keep my streams like relatively like lighthearted and stuff like that because there's more to deal with. And well, let me put it to you this way. In life, I'm sure that you all have a lot more that you're... Words, man. Payne. Use your words. I am now piss yellow. Anyways. Let me try that again. Pretty sure that almost everyone here either uses this or these streams as like background noise and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, I mean, 6 one way, half a dozen another. So at one point, yes, you did kind of like lose contact with them and stuff like that. But at the same time, they also could have reached out at like any time too and said something to you. Yes, I get that life can be kind of busy for people. But they also did not. So I guess either way, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm usually not like too worried about that kind of thing because I usually don't ruminate on stuff too much because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I mean I don't to be honest. Actually, I might, but I've never actually been diagnosed with that, so I'm not going to say I do or don't. I'm just going to say until I do actually get diagnosed with it, I don't. Anyways, I try not to ruminate on stuff too much because my just things just flush through me like nothing else. Anyways, well, that being said, usually when my friends like contact me out of nowhere and are like, "Hey, do you want to like hang out or something?" If I'm around, then I'm usually like, "Yeah, sure." Or Or, hey, do you want to, like, start talking again? I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? We can catch up. So, I guess on the off chance that if anyone IRL that I know IRL is watching this by some odd chance, yes, you all are still my friends. And yes, you are more than welcome to contact me at any time. For any reason, for that matter. Or no reason. I guess that's good enough. Let's see, what else do I got planned? So I guess looking forward a bit, what do you mean open about things? Like, for the most part, I'm not like, well, for my IRL friends, I usually try to be like there for them if I can be. But they do actually have to ask. Thinking of it like I know a lot of people say like, oh well, I'm like an open book, haha. I'm like a closed book that opens up on its own. But once I open up to a person, then I pretty much am an open book. Or how do we put it? All right, I guess maybe a better analogy would be, yes, door is closed and locked, but usually I do answer the door. Does that make sense? Actually, same thing goes with actually just making friends too, I guess. Well, I'm glad that that did kind of make sense. For you, it's like, well, yeah. Honestly, I I feel similarly. I'll say that much in that particular aspect. And that, and because of the way my brain works, I'm not exactly sure how to like start conversations sometimes, which is also why I started streaming to kind of help me feel more comfortable with talking with internet strangers, I guess. Well, people in general. And also to, I don't know, show off games that I like. Alright, so I guess before I get distracted, I was going to say something along the lines of, I will probably be taking, or I probably will not be streaming Thursday, well, this next week, I should say. Actually, no, Thursday and Friday will be fine. Saturday, I probably won't be streaming just because I actually legitimately don't want to, like, well, I want to go to the coast. I'll say that much. Sure, I'll probably go on like a beach trip or something like that. Hopefully the weather will hold out, but if not, I can just watch some storms roll in. which is always nice. At any rate, I've been like talking for like an hour now, and I also did another stream earlier today where I tried to sing for like, but that only lasted for like half an hour though. So I got a little bit of shopping to do at this point in time. Basically, I need to go. I forgot to pick up stuff for dinner, so I need to go get that, and I will probably be taking my leave then. About now. So with that, I will say, love y'all platonically, and I will. Schedule will be out. Oh yeah, also programming update. I will probably be streaming at like 8 p.m. tomorrow. Well, not 8 p.m. Not tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming like 8 p.m. Pacific time. On Sunday. But yeah. Do look at the. Or do pay attention to the community tab because I do post my schedules there. And I'll see you around. I'll see you around then. Bye. And I do.